Okay, first topic. Jeffrey Epstein and his many friends.
You're coming in fast. She said TMS After Dark. That was me thinking.
Jeffrey Epstein and his...
Are we going to be just thinking about relationships? She said Jeffrey Epstein.
Renee, from Jeffrey Epstein to Katt Williams to one girl's ex-best friend asked her to be her maid of honor when she's married her ex. I saw... Oh, God.
Diddy, we've seen what you've done. We've seen what you've done.
Nah. But also, why does the news do this? Because there was definitely war breaking out between Israel and Palestine, and all we're hearing is Paris, bedbugs. You have an unnatural allegiance to losers. That's not like
it's
you.
Not. Hey sisters, and welcome to TMS Hottakes.
Yeah, welcome to the after show, baby.
It is the middle of the week.
It is. You guys are not used to getting an episode drop from us in the middle of the week, child. But TMS Hot Takes is here. You guys love a good late night chit chat with Courtney and Renee when we're basically delirious, yeah? And we're just keeping
tired,
it up.
exhausted.
And we're talking about hot topics, internet situations, trending topics. We're on our Wendy Williams.
Yes.
And so that's what TMS Hot Takes is.
Absolutely.
You're going to be getting our opinions. You're going to be seeing us gisting, laughing.
Unfiltered banter, jokes,
banter, girl chat. So let's just say here's to something new. Is it gonna be here forever? Depends how you guys respond.
There you go.
So let us know if you're feeling this episode once we get into it. If you like this concept,
bring your tea, bring your wine, whatever beverage you really like. You know, when you're gifting with your girls, you have to bring a hot drink or either a cold drink. That's why, because you're about to get into it. Yes. And today we're about to get into it.
We are about to get into it. But I wanted to ask, how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was good. You know what? My Christmas was actually phenomenal because I actually got to rest.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have been talking about this, you know, back and forth and whatnot. I feel like I actually had the time to like not exist.
Yeah.
So I rested. I watched all sorts of things.
Yeah.
I read all sorts of things. I ate all sorts of things.
I love that
ate good
for you.
this Christmas.
I love that for you.
And yeah, it was really good. It was
Yeah.
actually nice. I was actually off social media for a bit as well.
Yeah, I saw.
Which was great. And then I came back and I was like, oh my gosh, the world is on fire. Like, I don't know if you've seen that meme of that dog that enters.
Walks in.
And he's holding stuff and it's like, oh, everything is on fire.
Yeah,
but I felt chilled. I felt calm. Replenished is the word for me.
I like that for you.
So yeah, how was your Christmas, Miss CDV?
Similarly, I actually got to sleep. We didn't spend Christmas together. We spent it at our parents' house with our families.
Yeah.
And it was really nice to actually just be around my family. My mum and my sister both live in different parts of the UK. Like all three of us live in 3 different locations in the UK. So it was just kind of nice to just be together again. Yeah. It's been a while. And I slept, man. I was sleeping in my childhood room and it was nice.
All the
it was
feels.
Just like, wow, look how far I've come. But yeah, I finally got to sleep. I really deeped during the Christmas holidays how like fast 2023 went, how much work was involved and stuff like that. So I was just like happy to just crash. My mum was happy to be cooking for us every day and I was happy to receive that blessing.
Shout out to Auntie
Yeah.
Rose.
The amount of fufu I ate last week.
It's a serious thing. Just
vibes.
The food that was consumed last week. It was one of those ones. Every time before the Christmas break, I was like to Courtney, if you see me eating nonsense, please. After the Christmas break, when we're on our New Year's Zoom, that's when we start again.
Yeah, 100%. And we've actually done very well.
We have, you know.
But you should go and listen to the main TMS app if you want to hear about, you know, the personal development stuff, the glowing and growing stuff. But here, it's just
we're staying the same.
We're
not glowing and growing.
We're not glowing and growing here. Here it's darkness. It's after dark.
Stagnancy.
God forbid. Okay. Okay, first topic. Jeffrey Epstein and his many friends.
You're coming in fast. She said TMS After Dark. That was me thinking.
Jeffrey Epstein and his...
are we going to be just thinking about relationships? She said Jeffrey Epstein.
Renee, from Jeffrey Epstein to Katt Williams to one girl's ex-best friend asked her to be her maid of honor when she's married her ex. I saw... Oh, God.
The audacity.
The world, like you said, is on fire.
Yeah, no. Jeffrey Epstein.
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 Yeah, Epstein, Diddy.
Guys, okay, since this is TMS Hottakes, I'm hoping that none of the main folk that have been watching us as our enemies will come to this platform. Yeah. Now that we're high profile, I'm hoping that this is the after dark type situation. Diddy, we've seen what you've done.
Oh,
we've seen what you've done.
Man.
Shout out to Cassandra. We love you, girl, and we support
Cassie.
you. As for you, Diddy, and your associates, you must go. 2024 is the year that Epstein, Diddy, the folks that are, you have to go. It's time. It's the
Epstein list. So obvious, if you don't know, Jeffrey Epstein, notorious, very rich person. He's deceased. He died in prison.
Yeah. Whether it was a suit.
Or was it
you had the same thought as me as you were saying. I was like, were you killed?
Was he silent?
Yeah.
Or was he silent?
There you go. I think he was silent.
I think he was, big time. So, beginning of 2024, it was said that the Jeffrey Epstein list of all his clients, all of his pals and friends who were doing the shady business with him was going to be released. So, the shady business in question is a whole bunch of perversion, predatory behavior, young girls being abused by these people, and someone who's allegedly mentioned on there over 100 times is Prince Andrew of this United Kingdom.
All I'm gonna say is call a spade a spade. No, because we
call a spade a spade.
He said, "I do not know this girl. Why is there pictures with you?"
And how can you lie like that to the British public?
You got money. You can lie when you have money, isn't it?
You can lie when you have money. But also, it's very sad that the British... Obviously, I don't have friends like Tyler Perry. So I'm going to be very careful with what it is I say. But it's very sad that, like, the royal family is just not owning up to the fact that this man is a problem.
Like I said, when you got money and you're the landed aristocracy, this isn't even like new money. This ain't that new money cute stuff that you guys have. This is like landed gentry. You know, back in the day, colonialism back in the day. This is that when they say landed, as
empire stuff. Empire stuff. We're saying generational wealth. This is empire stuff.
This like that thing that you're doing is cute. You just getting started. We've got like 400 years on us. We're back into medieval times.
Back in Henry VIII and all of that.
Henry VIII.
Literally.
Listen, that's the level of wealth that we're... Of course, they won't own up to anything.
What's weird though? That we still have this monarchy that was like the same lineage when the Bible was being written, the New King James.
Stop it.
That's so bad.
Terrible stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're not here to tell you whether you should support the monarchy or not.
This is not that.
Nothing to do with us, is it? We can't be... we say we're opinionated, but then we can't... Because this is the kind of stuff that they'll political. Put... This is the kind of stuff they'll put in the FBI documents about TMS. And then declassify it 50 years later when they've killed us. So, I want to live long. But Jeffrey Epstein and his list. So I was perusing some of the names that were coming out, and just to clarify, there are some names that are there but have been mentioned because the babe in question had met them during her time, you know. Okay. So some people that you may hear a name and it's like, oh, were they involved in any kind of like perverse behavior? Yeah. Not necessarily,
but they were met
around.
Yeah.
You know the saying, be careful the company that you keep.
Wisdom.
Be careful the company that you keep. It's not everybody you must call friend. And this podcast, you know, our main stuff where we talk about personal development side, you know, all the good stuff, all the yeah, enriching stuff. Be careful on this one.
Yeah.
Biggest bad thing. Be careful who you're calling friends, because just because they're rich, famous, wealthy, celebrities, the things that they be doing behind closed doors that you two are now behind the closed door.
And you're associated with. And it's funny you said that, actually. I've been seeing so many like prophetic words for 2024 and literally everyone's saying the same thing. Be careful of the company you keep. Pick your friends wisely. And this is a good example of that.
And also be a good friend. Because everyone's
friend.
like, oh, everybody's out to get me. Yeah. Get rid of all the people that don't need to be here in my life. You might be one of the people that needs to leave somebody else's life. Oh. You know what I mean? And nah. Jeffrey. The fact that man had an island.
And they were doing all kind of shady biz. Smelly. Oh, sorry.
Ew.
Very... my butt.
No.
I'm just a human being.
No, say ew, perversion. So that little burp was cute. It's not one of them. You know, people burp. Some people burp and I'm just like...
Belch. They burp. There's actually a difference between a burp and a belch.
Your stomach acid erodes.
Jesus Christ. Why shouldn't we be smelling that?
You burp. When I remember when I was young and I learned the word halitosis.
Have you ever had someone around you, their mouth is closed,
and that's why
you can perceive the scent?
That's why I learned the word halitosis, because I needed to find
from your nostrils.
I needed to find out where it was coming
What the hell
from.
is that?
Nah, Courtney. This is after dark. Let me tell a very what do you call it, out of pocket story. I was nah. That's what. That's
about to be
it's
ridiculous.
actually so bad. I found out. That's how I found out about like the word halitosis, because I needed to explain what
it was.
So we were traveling. I think it was either my brother or I think it was my brother that was going to university, and we were traveling back, and we had like rented a car to like take me and my family back because my dad couldn't drive us. And we entered into the car. Courtney, the smell. And you can tell different types of smell. Like, oh, you can tell this is a BO smell.
Yeah.
You can tell this is like a foot smell.
Yeah.
This was neither of the two. This was a mouth smell. And I remember my mum looked at me, I looked at her, I said, you have to ride in the
Oh, did it come with a driver? Oh.
I said, you're the one that has to ride in the front. You're the mother of this ship.
Yeah, you are the mother hen.
Oh, my mum almost died. The way she had to wind down the window.
And you have to even, like a dog, you just have to be out there.
Oh my God. And I was
that's
like,
terrible.
what is that? My mum was like, do you want, because my mum is the kind of person, she's very forward.
Yeah.
Do you want? She gave him the package. She said,
God bless. It's so sad because a lot of people also can't smell it, but I don't believe that.
Your whole body's encapsulated in this.
But maybe they've become so used to the aroma.
That's true. But even then, no, it's bad. It's bad.
Oh, guys.
Because if your mouth is closed and I'm still...
you know what we should be gifting people? Mouth scrapers, tongue scrapers. Listen, dental, like just mouth and dental hygiene is actually such a serious thing. It really is. And like, no judgment, guys.
Yeah, no,
we all go through things. But in the morning,
don't go through that thing.
Scrub your tongue.
Don't go
just
through that
at
thing.
the very least.
Don't go through that thing.
At the very, very least. Anyway, talking about stinky behavior.
Yeah. That was a great segue. Sorry. That was a fabulous segue.
I saw this TikTok before we talk about the Katt Williams thing.
Yeah.
I saw this TikTok during the Christmas of this girl
Yeah.
who was like her ex-best friend.
Yeah.
Is getting married to her ex and sent her, I think it was a WhatsApp message, and was like, it's always been our childhood dreams to be each other's maids of honor. Will you be my maid of honor? That to me is the epitome of a power play.
That's disgusting.
You just wanted me to know you were getting married.
Yeah.
And you were getting married to my ex.
That's crazy.
And it was, I think she sent it to her maybe a couple weeks before the wedding. So it's not even like on a practical level. You know, I'm not going to say I'm going to be your maid of honor. Do you get what I mean?
That's
You've already
rude.
planned your wedding. You've already done everything without me. And yet you're asking me to be your maid of honor. Why? Why?
The word is witch.
Witch.
That's witchy behavior.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
What would you do if she found out you're not me?
It could never be
It could
you.
never be me.
Courtney. I would be coming like the Grim Reaper costume with one. Huh?
What would you do if you found out your friend was marrying
My ex.
And this is not just an ex, like, oh, we went on a date. This is like an ex, as in this could have been mine.
What is there to even do? What is there to even do? I think I would have to resort to a little bit of pettiness.
Violence.
Yeah.
You said pettiness.
The fact you said I'm
violence.
going to beat people, I have to go.
Yeah.
It would have to be a little bit of pettiness. So I think I would actually accept to go and be petty and run amok in that wedding.
What, to be the maid of honor?
110%.
What would you do?
Whatever the dress code is, I'll wear the opposite. I might even come wearing another wedding dress.
Not you showing up in a white dress.
I'm ready. Cause havoc. And you know when
the
priest or whoever's officiating, does anyone have any reason as to why this
any lawful impediment?
I got something. I got something for you.
Not issue number 1, section A.
This lady's a witch. First of all, fam. Airing people's dirty laundry.
Yeah.
You know them things where you come with, like, you know how your mates always joke about, when it's your wedding, I'm gonna embarrass you with like a PowerPoint presentation. Wait for me. It's about to be a circus up here. So I think I would accept.
Yeah.
Since you wanted to be petty, I will accept. I'm ready to be your maid of honor.
I hear
Let's
that.
go.
You know, it's a good strategy.
Let's go.
That'd be a good strategy.
Where'd you want
But
me?
I just found it so, the audacity but also just how evil that is. I just found it so wild.
It's a sickness.
So wild.
Is it because of man that you want to be
said,
behaving this way?
How can women act like that?
Because of man, you want to act this way.
Like that.
That's
You can't
crazy.
act like that.
That's insane. Insane. Former bestie.
Bestie. And then for you to ask me on a WhatsApp and just be like, I didn't expect to fall in love. Get out of here with that rubbish.
You didn't expect.
Get out of that without, even if it was
you
by accident.
It. No, it wasn't an accident. I don't believe it.
Even if it was by accident.
I don't believe it.
Why are you messaging me? Leave me out of this.
You're a witch.
Leave me out of this.
You're a witch.
To the
Where
core.
did you even get my number? Why is your message coming through? Yeah, why is your message even coming through?
She should have blocked her a long time ago. She should have blocked her a long time ago.
Reported you to the Metropolitan Police for hate speech. That's crazy.
What kind of harassment? Yeah, that was interesting.
That's insane.
Yeah, but TikTok's been a wild place.
TikTok has been hilarious.
My favorite app.
My favorite app,
hands down.
Do you know what? Just because it's funny.
Yeah.
I find it very, very funny. I do love me a TikTok or two
Mm-hmm.
or three. I'd be scrolling. But I have to, you know what? I'm stepping into my like executive New Year energy. So I now have, I have time limits. But you know, sometimes it's, 1 more minute.
I actually don't think those
Give
things
me
work
one
for
more.
me. Yeah, like even
One more
the
minute.
you know, on iPhone you can like say block me from this app from this particular time. It doesn't work. My own biggest enemy.
I know, and it's like, who's gonna tell me no?
Nobody. I pay the bills here.
Getting into your executive
discipline,
executive energy. So what are you looking forward to in 2024? Like fun stuff.
I think I'm going to be traveling less often than usual, but for fun things. So my sister wants to travel for her birthday. Let's see if all these things make it out of these conversations.
Yeah.
Mandy wants to travel for her birthday. I was thinking about traveling for my birthday, but I don't think it works in terms of timing. I'm looking forward to South Africa next month. Yeah, those are my things, my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to being a baby girl this summer, man. In the most holy way, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God, should you see that woman talk about her modest wedding dress?
No.
So you missed this one. So there was a lady on TikTok, there was a lady on TikTok who was, you know when you could do them slides?
Yeah.
So she was like, I was so looking forward to my wedding and I wanted to be a modest bride, especially in the trend of like immodest wedding dresses. This wasn't the issue. She said that she designed her wedding dress herself. I'm not going to give my opinion. I'm not going to give my opinion.
But this is the place for the opinion. So.
No, because it was her wedding dress.
Okay,
do you get what I mean? It was her wedding dress. If you like it, I'm not. Do you get what I mean? I'm not gonna yuck your yum.
If you like it, I love it. Well, I can't say.
I don't love it per se, but it's not my dress and it's not my wedding. Do you get what I mean? If you now come and hate, people call you single and bitter. So that was not the issue. The issue was she then went and said, basically, you look so ugly when you're wearing a dress that is like it. She basically cussed people who wear like immodest dresses. But a lot of people in the comments like, I cannot wait to wear my harlot wedding dress. Backless with a slit and all of that. Yeah. And it was just interesting because like, obviously we are Christians and stuff, and this is usually a main episode topic, but like, I think this question of like modesty and what is immodest and like, that's a cool screensaver.
It is. Look at it. It's really giving outer space.
Sorry, I'm just looking at Renee's little.
You can't see it's giving outer space right now, and I love it. I love it for us.
But yeah, it's just an interesting conversation seeing like on your wedding day, and I know there are even some churches who will screen your wedding dress before your wedding to see if it's modest enough.
I ain't got nothing for you.
Yeah. So it's very interesting because I think, okay, wear whatever you want to wear. But at the same time, why you got to cuss other people's wearings?
I think that's where it always gets a bit tough.
Yeah.
You know, it's the phrase is really mind your business.
Mind your business.
You know, mind your well, mind your river. Why must you be in other people's business?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that meme of the babe that was, I think it was on Instagram or something. She was like, the problem is there's two circles, my business and your business. The problem is you are in my circle. And we need to figure out how to get you back to your circle.
Where you belong.
Because you're in my business. This is what this makes me think of.
Yeah.
Or that guy that does, the more that you F around, the more you... that is my favorite.
An amazing graph.
My favorite graph. Mathematical equation as to where you should be. the more that you F around, the more you're going to find out.
The faster, in fact.
The
faster.
The speed, the speed with which you find out.
It's a linear progression.
If you want to find out at a 7, you F around at a 7. Okay? You want to F around there.
Yeah.
You will find out.
I just found that very interesting. I was talking about something before that, though. Before the modest wedding dress thing. What am I looking forward to in 2024? Being a holy baby girl.
A holy baby girl.
Yeah, I feel like a modest baby girl. I feel like this summer I really want to explore London, because London is only lit in the summer.
Yeah.
There is nothing
even
else.
now it's just looking grey and
disgusting.
Terrible.
Disgusting.
Windy.
Disgusting. The wind that has been, for everybody in international waters, pray for the people in the UK, because there's currently a storm going on. There's a lot of places that have actually been flooded. Hope everybody is safe. But the wind. This
is the kind of wind that you go, Jesus, is that you?
Yeah.
No, the wind. Is that the breath?
Is very strong.
The breath of the spirit. I was carried away.
Very strong. And you know when you go outside, as soon as you open your umbrella, it does the... I find that so embarrassing.
Do you know?
I find that.
Do you know what upsets me about that? You already know. I have invested in my umbrella, guys. I bought the like £20, £25.
I lost mine.
Oh, you can borrow mine.
I did yesterday. It was the household umbrella till I lost it. I left it at Blue's Kitchen in Shoreditch.
Oh, you know somebody will have taken it.
I'm even thinking about going back there, because they have like an umbrella pot.
It might still be there.
Exactly, but I need to recognize it.
Yeah. I bought the really nice, expensive umbrella that when you press the button, I'm like Mary Poppins up in here. And you know, it was so windy that it inverted. Yeah. And I was so embarrassed.
And the embarrassing thing is trying to get it back. You're there, just please. And then try to close it. Oh,
embarrassing.
Looking like you're fighting a toddler.
Listen. Embarrassing, and then you yourself are moving because the wind is so strong.
Too much. I get too overwhelmed, and especially like I'm a lip gloss girl, and so for me, wind, wig, lip gloss, disastrous. And then I get overwhelmed. You know me, overstimulation. There's too
many things going on at the same time.
My hair is sticking to my lip gloss. The wind is in my eyes, and my eyes water as well. And then this umbrella is fighting me.
It's now inverted.
The other day I went out. I almost came home before I got to the train station. And you know how close we live to
the train station. You know when you're actually so frustrated that you actually cry.
Everything lock off.
You actually cry. That's this wind.
So yeah, London's only lit during summer. So I'm looking forward to actually experiencing summer in London this year. Hopefully, you know, nothing goes wrong.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
The conspiracy theorists are saying a pandemic is looming. It's not our portion. I can't go through another pandemic. My youth.
A pandemic of what though? Something, guys. Can you like keep the like global viral viruses to like a minimum? Like keep it to a minimum. I don't want to be.
Oh my gosh, what happened to the Paris bed bugs? Are they still going through it?
The Parisian sisters can tell us. Isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, comment down below. Actually, that's a really.
Y'all still got bed bugs there.
But also, why does the news do this? Because there was definitely war breaking out between Israel and Palestine, and all we're hearing is Paris bed bugs. And now nothing.
It's called a distraction.
It's
called a distraction. But we're on to you, buddy. We're on to you, buddy. We know that you're trying to distract us. We know that, you know, this is a conspiracy that you're trying to cover up, just like the Jeffrey Epstein list. Ooh. There might even be names on that list that we're not going to see because of injunctions and whatnot, and people don't hire up places. There may be FBI people.
Get into your tit. Come on.
There may be people that, you know, don't feature on that list, but they should have.
Oh, per.
Have you seen oh my gosh, my favorite trend recently has been like best Rizz.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you Rizz up, you're with somebody, you're trying to like Rizz them up, and they've got this.
Do you know what
like,
Rizz stands for?
What?
Charisma.
Stop.
Rizz.
Are you joking?
Charisma.
I didn't know that.
Can you imagine?
That's so dumb.
Hit and down with the kids. Hit and down with the kids.
I did not know that.
Charisma.
Well, anyways, this charisma Rizz. When you're trying to like source somebody up or like flirt with somebody, and everyone does that like weird Rizz face, which is like,
what's her name? Debbie, the girl that used to be on Disney Plus. She has a meme where she did it.
Debbie Ryan?
Yeah.
And she's like, ugh.
Yeah, that's the Rizz face. Do you think you have Rizz?
I think oh no, because if I say I do, then you'll tell me to demonstrate it.
I'm glad you know my patterns of behavior. I'm so glad.
You like Rizz me, and I'm like, oh, I ain't got nothing for you.
Shoot me some.
Yikes. Do you think you have Rizz?
It's a really good point. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do think I have Rizz.
You have
but,
charisma or Rizz? Or both?
Both.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely have Rizz. Definitely have Rizz.
She said, guys, 100%. Yeah. I hear it. To be fair, I think we both actually have Rizz. We do. We get what we want, man.
Oh, I'm just saying. Baby girl for life.
Baby girl for life. Have you ever shot your shot at a guy?
When I was much younger, but I would never.
She said, "I'll never do that again." Now
you already know me. I'm not a first move kind of girl.
Yeah. Do you do strategic positioning? Is that more of a?
I'm just me.
Whoa.
I'm just me.
There's that charisma.
And I'm out here like, not gonna lie. It says about Instagram, but I'm a public figure.
I'm screaming.
So if you see me, you see me.
She said, if you want to chat to me and step to me, then you're gonna have
position
to.
Is being me. Yeah, living in my purpose.
Can you stop encouraging? Yeah, you're gonna encourage the girls to stay in their bedroom, living in their
No,
purpose.
no, but that's not living in your purpose.
Yeah, but for some people it is.
No, you have to step. If your purpose is being an intercessor, maybe. Yeah, if your purpose is to be an intercessor, then hopefully someone will meet you in the spiritual
in your
realm.
prayer closet,
in the spiritual realm.
We're on our Zoom, on our knees, in prayer, interceding.
And there are people with them kind of testimonies like super spiritual.
I love that for them.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that
not
can
our
truly
personal
be.
story.
Yeah.
It's not a personal story.
Yeah.
But go outside, But be in purpose. Do your thing, Test out things. Test out things. Your talents, your
femininity coach. She said, go outside. Test out things.
But let's think on a practical level. If you really want to be with somebody, you can't just be chilling at home. They're not going to find you. Let's just be very honest with ourselves.
You got to have Rizz, man. Outside.
We all have to practice that.
Yeah. But for some, it comes more naturally than others.
And that's okay. It's all right. Everyone has it. And you know what? Some people love the awkwardness. That's what would unite you both.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I do love an awkward person. I think it's funny.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on how awkward like if the awkwardness makes sense or if you're just a bit weird.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of weird people.
But it's all relative.
Yeah.
It's all very relative. There's a lot of weird men out there.
They're really old.
Very weird and
very
strange. But it's okay. So there's a difference between weird and quirky.
Quirky is like, intriguing, interesting. Tell me more. And weird.
That's a quirk.
Yeah, and weird is like,
get away from me, or you're annoying.
Get away.
Yeah.
Put some distance between us. Don't want to be around you.
Yes.
Oh, is it too early to talk about Valentine's Day? Sisters, are you
entirely
excited?
too
oh my
much.
God,
It's entirely too much, please.
Day.
It's entirely too much.
Ooh.
Anyways, let's talk about Katt Williams.